Welcome all to Off the Cuff with Namrata, and today is a very special program, listeners. There is something majestic and magical about Indian classical music. It's beyond ordinary. It fills the listeners with awe and amazement. And I do have a very extraordinary artist, I'll say beyond ordinary artist here with me. Truly humbled to be talking to him today. Welcome, Mahesh Kare, to Off the Cuff.
Thank you so much, Namrata ji. I'm happy to be here.
That's my delight. You can Google Mahesh Kare and you'll get a lot of information on him, but a little bit on him. Mahesh ji is India's national award-winning vocalist. He is based in San Francisco Bay Area, is renowned for his specialization in North Indian classical, semi-classical, Natya Sangeet and devotional music. Kare, after winning India's National Film Award as the Best Playback Singer for his classical piece in the film Katiyar Kaljat Ghusli, am I right? 2016 mein tha ye, has firmly established himself as a face of Indian classical music of the new generation and has performed extensively across India, US, Europe, UAE and Southeast Asia. In short, I'll call him, he's a rock star and a global phenomenon in simple words. And he has millions and millions of views on social media. So this is a little bit about Mahesh Kare here. So Mahesh, my first question to you is that, artists like you, people say, okay, they are born with it. They have this inner propensity for music. But for our listeners, who nurtured that propensity for you in your initial years and later on in life?
Obviously, it is natural to think someone's born with a talent, but it's like a potent seed. It doesn't matter how potent or good it is. The nourishment is what ends up making of it what it can be. So I'm very fortunate to have been born in a family that was very musically inclined. My mother used to sing. She learned Indian classical music from Srimati Veena-tai Sahasrabuddhe. My father was a very natural at singing, and he would teach me a lot of abhangs and bhajans.
Okay.
So it started early at home. Then the voice changes for the boys.
Yes.
At the time when the voice was changing, my mother decided that I should go to a male Guruji. So I started learning from Shri Purushottam Gangurde, I think when I was in my 7th or 8th grade. And then the turning point, of course, was when I'd given my examinations of 10th grade. I was fortunate enough to be accepted as a disciple of the great Pandit Jitendra Abhisheki ji. So these are the three main influences that have nurtured my music.
Yeah. And your mother's name, Meenal Kare ji,
Yes.
right? Yeah, wonderful influence, and you've talked so much about her in your interviews. So, from starting at 3 to now being called a global phenomenon, I can say, or a leading, classical vocalist. So, ये जो शब्द है ना, leading vocalist, leading actor, leading actress, leading. तो leading में आपका, मुझे आपसे ये पूछना है कि are you leading the music to or the music? आप मैं को पहले रख रहे हैं कि music को पहले?
मैं तो है ही नहीं. I'm
अच्छा.
only in music because I enjoy it.
हाँ.
I came to the Western world to do my grad studies.
Yes.
I went to UCSB to do multimedia engineering, and then to Santa Clara University for
Yes.
engineering management. So this is something that I willfully chose not to make money, because if I had to, then I think Bay Area is not a bad place if you have 2 relevant degrees. I chose music, or music chose me, because I think I get the most joy. I don't think there is anything called leading, because it's absurd if you really ask me. Maybe from someone that's watching this whole thing as a rating system, but if I'll tell you who's leading. It doesn't even matter if you're a full-time musician or a performer or not. If you close your eyes and you sing and you feel you're the happiest person in the world, you're the leading person. And that's how I try to associate myself with music. In so another way to put it is, in a rat race, even if you win the race, you are a rat. I don't want to be one.
Oh, so well put, I think. I have to say. एंड अभी आपने अभंग संगीत की भी बात की थी,
जी।
बट आप बॉली स्टूडियो में हैं एंड यू नो इट्स वेरी महाराष्ट्रन डिवोशनल म्यूजिक. आई एम फ्रॉम द नॉर्थ, हिमाचल प्रदेश में born and brought, so I had not heard about it, unfortunately, in India also. It's been 30 years for me here. So for our listener, would you like to tell what abhang music is, and natya sangeet भी एक के बारे में कुछ बताइए.
So abhang actually is the devotional form of music. We have a place called Pandharpur. You must have heard of Lord Vitthal or Pandurang. So any poem that is written by a saintly person, an enlightened soul, let's put it that way, for the Lord is called an abhang. However, I must tell you that the way the synthesis has happened, I think we were in Dehradun last year.
Okay.
And there were a bunch of native people who did not speak Marathi that wanted me to sing the abhang.
Okay.
I was in Jalandhar, Sangeet Sabha, Harvallabh Sangeet Sabha. Surprisingly, all my Sardar brothers and sisters, they wanted me to sing abhang. I was in actually Vancouver. My Uber driver was a Sardar who actually was born and raised in Vancouver. And within a few minutes, he says, you know, we were on a hike, all of us friends together. We were listening to your abhang. The reason I wanted to share this is sometimes we feel the language is a barrier, but we have to take into account that language was designed to break barriers. We cannot meet barrier of what it was designed to do otherwise. It in the end evokes a sense of surrender and worship and takes you to your happy place. And now, even if like I said, I've finished 20 concerts by now. That I've come here, every single place. So we were in Germany. The Germans, forget the Indians. We're not talking about India. The German, there was a German older gentleman who had tears in his eyes when he was singing Vitthal Vitthal. There was a Swedish guy who actually said when he was singing, I don't understand the language, but I saw a big ball of energy hit my heart. There were Swiss people. There was a Polish girl who said, I've never been exposed to this kind of music, but there is something beautiful about it. There was a Parisian girl who actually is a very well-known opera singer, and she said, there is something about your music that made me speak with myself. So if you look at it, if all of us across the world, and I'm not even talking about India because we are all one, if all of us respond to our emotions in a very similar way, if you feel sad, you cry, if you feel happy, you smile, if the denomination is common, then I think our emotional response that is captured through music has to have a common element. And when I go on stage, I go with the confidence of having that common element. And it is delightful and very gratifying to see that people across borders react to it in a very beautiful way. So that is abhang. The synthesis part about abhang is, you know, in Guru Granth Sahib, there is a inclusion of a poet called Bhagat Namdev Ji. Bhagat Namdev Ji, actually Sant Namdev, who was writing abhangs for all his life. In the end, he decided to travel to Punjab, and Sant Gyaneshwar said, stay back here, Bhagavad Dharma aap prachar kar sakte ho yahan pe. He stayed back. And then he started to call Behtal, which is Vitthal. And Bhagat Namdev Ji was the name of the saint. So it has reached North India hundreds of years ago. Similarly, there is a thing called Nam Sankirtanam that happens in Carnatic music. Nam Sankirtanam is also something that is very similar in spirit. It has been told when Tipu Sultan was going to, you know, attack or take over Hampi, an idol from Hampi was taken to Pandharpur, which we call Vitthal today. So in its spirit, the Mahima or Vitthal himself is traveled from south to north. And hence, whether we know this trivia or information or not, I believe his blessings have touched all of us, and hence we respond to it. Now, talking about Natya Sangeet, as it says, Natya and Sangeet. So there is a natak जिसके अंदर संगीत
Theatre.
live होता है. Most of the times when it started, there were mythological stories where the actors would be Karan, Arjun, and Mahabharat lot होगा, उसमें लोग गाएंगे. So it was a theatre where the classical music influenced the music part of the production. Hence both Abhang and Natya Sangeet, because they are heavily influenced and they draw from Indian classical music. That's the reason Maharashtra has such a thriving Indian
Yes.
classical music community.
Yeah, Maharashtra is big on theatre also.
Yes.
That is known. And what I read was आपके जो गुरुजी थे, पंडित जी जितेंद्र अभिषेकी जी, he revived it in the 1960s.
Yes, he singularly revived it. He
That
did
is, yeah.
a sequence of 19 plays, and it's
Yeah.
almost like giving it an elixir of youth.
Yes.
It was depleting, and then it spiked up. And in fact, the
कटियार करने
yes, it's actually a remake. The movie that I got this award for
Uh-huh.
was a remake of all of the plays that
That's what I read.
made. So half of the songs are composed by Shankar Hassan Loy,
Yes.
and half of them are the original soundtrack from 1967,
Wow.
and they're still,
Yeah, they
still
can
as
come
young
sing.
as the new songs.
Yeah, and I heard it, and it is so exhilarating to hear Aruni Karni, right?
Yes.
And talking about your Guruji, Panditji Jitendra Abhisheki ji, he also never believed in the rigid compartmentalization of gharanas. वैसे तो आगरा घराने से है
जी,
आप,
जी.
and he also got the influence of a Western operatic style
Right.
in the Marathi theatre, and you are also kind of following his footsteps
Yes.
by collaborating with, people like George Brooks
Yes.
and Stanford Jazz.
Yes.
So what do you have to say about, because they are purist in certain ways in North Indian classical music or Carnatic music, and people like you who are here in the West are collaborating, and we have so many, from before, Ustad Zakir Hussain ji or Pandit Ravi Shankar ji ne kiya. So आप बताइए, what kind of sense do you get when you collaborate with?
See, first
Yeah.
we need to investigate what purist really means.
अच्छा, okay.
Because if from what we have been told, the nemesis, the place where the Indian classical music was born is in Samved.
Yes.
Then from
famous.
Samved it went into Prabandha Gayan. From Prabandha Gayan it went into Jati Gayan. From Jati Gayan it went into Dhrupad Sangeet. From Dhrupad Sangeet it got into Khyal. From Khyal it has figured out its semi-classical offshoots of
Achha.
Tumri, Dadra, Tappa, Tarana, Natya Sangeet, Abhang, Sufi, Ghazal, Qawwali. So since these forms change after a few generations, the generations that are born within it think they are purist to that form.
Okay.
But Khyal was born as a rebellion against Drupad. Drupad was born as a rebellion against Prabandh Sangeet. And then what do you think is being a purist? Matlab ke if I'm born when my father was wearing a pair of jeans, and I wear a pair of jeans, I'm a purist. But if my father was I was born when my father was wearing what we used to call safaris, I don't know.
Safari, yes, safari suit
तो
होते
फिर
हैं.
मतलब I'm not a
70.
purist.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And this is exactly what Ravi Shankar ji, Zakir ji, my Guru ji,
Yeah.
the greats are able to extrapolate and see the what we call a bigger truth beyond the obvious truth. And the bigger truth is you need to have meaningful conversations far and wide.
Yeah.
If you want to make sure that if there is something that gives you joy, my simple thing is I have found something that gives me absolute joy, and hence I sing. Now I know I'm able to share that joy, and hence I sing
Yeah.
on the stage. And I know I'm able to give meaningful joy beyond language, and hence I sing on stages that don't understand the language. And now if I believe that I can give joy beyond language and geography, then why contain it?
Absolutely.
अगर यूरोपियंस को जो वहाँ पले बड़े हैं उनको, अगर अमेरिकन को जो यहाँ पले बड़े हैं उनको अगर आनंद मिल रहा है आपके संगीत में, क्यों पकड़ के रखोगे? डोसा बेचोगे नहीं आप, कोई वाइट है इसलिए बेचते हो ना, क्यों? क्यों प्यूरिस्ट नहीं हो आप? देखिए, अगर किसी को आप खिला रहे हो प्यार से, तो प्यार है ना, हर किसी को देना चाहिए। वो ही मैं करने की कोशिश करता हूँ। By taking something that is local to go global, like Abhang, or by collaborating in something that is global to be discovered. Not everyone that follows jazz follows Indian classical music. Then I give them and myself a chance for the discovery. And if they like, they end up coming to Abhangavari, which has happened. Not Abhangavari, but different programs here, which we host. So then it is a beautiful world where we have, again, like I said, established a common point. Instead of looking at the differences, if we are able to see the common point, I'll give you a simple example. If there is a room, if there are 10 men, they will say, "Tu gora hai, main kala hu, hum alag hai." The moment a woman enters, they will say, "Hum आदमी है या औरत है?" The moment a monkey enters, we say we are human beings and that is a monkey. So we keep on trying to figure out a reason to differentiate. But can we pause and say we all breathe? We all share the resources of Mother Earth. We all have our own sentiments. I like to believe that theory. And I like to operate in that theory. So I sing to even animals when I get a chance. I make it a point that I sing to animals, because why not? I mean, I sing to plants.
Music and nature is intertwined, I
Of
think.
course.
तभी जैसे रागास की भी एक जाति होती है, समय होता है पुराने जमाने में, जब
अभी भी है, हम
अभी भी है, बट
समय के साथ गाते हैं।
समय के साथ गाते हैं, जो कि है। तो वो आई थिंक जो आप बोल रहे हैं, नेचर एंड म्यूजिक इज इंटरट्वाइंड।
Of course.
Yeah, and so well put. I think you are सिंगर तो है, आप है ही हैं बहुत अच्छे, पर एक आई कैन सी देयर इज अ एनलाइटेंड स्पिरिट इन यू समवेयर वेयर आप जैसे बात करते हैं, इतनी शांति मिलती है आपको सुन के, क्योंकि ऐसी बातें आजकल सुनने को नहीं मिलती है। सो इट्स आवर deep gratitude that we have artists like you. So one more thing, you were talking, because you've performed all over the world. You said somewhere that when I go on the stage, I feel it's like a cricket match. It's like it depends कि pitch कैसी होगी, weather कैसा होगा. तो tell me about that. How do you any experience that you've that stayed in your mind after you've performed, and any person that was moved so much by your music without knowing what you were, any experience you'd like to share? और आपके जो साथ में accompanied वो musician होते हैं, वो कैसे करते हैं improvise जब आप करते हो? Are they ready for that?
नहीं, देखिए क्या है ना, हम it's like a conversation.
Okay.
अगर मुझे अंग्रेजी आती है, आपको अंग्रेजी आती है, तो हम अंग्रेजी में बात करें तो एक दूसरे को समझते हैं. We are improvising, no? You are responding to my thought.
Yes.
अगर हिंदी आ रही है जुबान, तो आप हिंदी में बोलोगे, मैं वैसे ही हम सब शास्त्रीय संगीत की जुबान जानते हैं, तो हम उस तरह से इम्प्रोवाइज करते हैं. हाँ, जितनी ज्यादा वोकैबुलरी है, जितना ज्यादा आपको तजुर्बा है, उस तरह से आप ज्यादा अच्छी तरह से इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हो. बट it's a very natural thing for all of us to do. And the reason I think it is like a cricket match is because एक ही, अगर आप बैट्समैन हैं तो आपको एक ही मकसद होता है कि आपको रन बनाने. बॉलर हो तो आपका एक ही मकसद की विकेटें लेनी आपको. वैसे हम जब जाते हैं तो हमारा एक ही मकसद होता है कि सब लोगों को बहुत आनंद देना है. अभी वो आनंद देने के लिए, जैसे क्रिकेट, अभी ग्राउंड थोड़ा सा गीला है तो उड़ेगा नहीं बॉल, तो आपको थोड़ा सा जम के खेलना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो आपकी विकेट चली जाएगी. So then when we go to every single place, we kind of not size up but feel and absorb
Okay.
what is going on.
Okay.
And then we pivot our performance according to it. By and large, we don't have to change many things. We just have to align things a little differently so that people are able to receive in the best way. It's like धूप यहाँ से आ रही है आप वहाँ देख रहे हो तो आपको मिलेगी नहीं थोड़ी यहाँ देखनी है तो that's the kind of alignment that we do. And you know it is absolutely gratifying to you know go as I mean what people sometimes come for entertainment, which is not wrong because that's where music most of it is anyways.
Yeah.
But when they leave the auditorium, you know there are so many teary eyed, there are people jump, they are singing loudly. I got a message, I think this was in Texas somewhere, from a person who sent me a video of a young boy that was jumping on my song in my concert. He said, "Sir, this is my he's my son. He's only 4 years old, or something like that. He's liking your song, Abhiru Gulal. My wife liked this song also. We lost her to cancer last year, but seeing him respond to the song, same song that she did, I feel like we are connected to her. You help me feel her presence. That is beautiful. There's someone like 3 days ago in Vancouver, she said, your songs was something me and my grandma shared. And I came to Canada and I lost her. And when you were singing, it almost made me feel like I'm with my grandma listening to your music. So if you're able to give people these kind of experiences and happiness, I think I will do it every single day for as long as I live.
Yeah, what a wonderful, wonderful way. And I think, you know, classical music touches your soul and your heart and your being, I have to say. And like you're saying, there's a connect and you're bridging so many barriers through your music.
See, the
also.
core design of classical music is to touch yourself. And when you touch yourself, you touch everyone, no?
Absolutely.
If there is a heartfelt poem that is written, it reaches everyone. If there's a painting that has a lot of emotion in it, it reaches everyone.
Yes.
So by design, Indian classical music, when it started, was the primary reason was not entertainment.
Yeah.
Now it can entertain is why it is in a concert arena. But when I go on stage, of course I am very mindful and responsible to make sure that everyone feels entertainment. But I know the kind of music that I have gotten, Virasat mein jo mila hai, that goes way beyond just entertainment. And I ensure that there is an element of that, the wellness, the healing, the sharing, the caring, the nurturing, all of those elements are there. So when I go there, it is almost like आपके घर में कोई मेहमान आए हैं और आप उनको खाना खिला रहे हो, आप बोलोगे ना और थोड़ा लोगे, इसमें ये डाल के खाइए, आपको बहुत बड़ा मजा आएगा, इत्मीनान से खाइए, थोड़ी देर के बाद अगर आपको लग रहा है तो थोड़ा सा पानी पीजिए, चाय पीजिए, हम वापस करके थोड़ा सा और खाएंगे. That is the attitude that I have. Because I mean, my forefathers have called the audience Rasik my Baap, which is my mother and father. So in a way, if you want to care for your own, what you would do is what I try to do in utmost sincerity.
So well said again, Mahesh. And you know, we are in a generation, and you are doing so much through ICMA, Indian Classical Music and Arts Foundation, that you started, and through your school, Mahesh Kare School, jahan par you mentor so many students globally, and you said, I want to take this ancient music to the younger generation through television. You were a judge on one of the Marathi. So that gives you a lot of visibility.
Yes.
You are visible on social media and you see the kind of music that's going on. You said you listen to all kinds of music. You say Celine Dion and you say you love Arijit and so many other who are singing. But now sitting here and we kind of fall prey to what has been churned these days through Bolly music or any kind of music. So how can we develop good taste in music? And you close your eyes. Okay.
And look inside, that's how.
Okay.
See the way, and it's not just in this generation, it's always been the case. What you desire is what you see as desirable, not necessarily what you really want. अगर एक ट्रेंड चल रहा है तो ट्रेंड कूल है तो उसी पे रील बना लो, ये तो चल रहा है.
ये चल रहा है.
लेकिन आपको किस में इंटरेस्ट है ये तो देखो. सी द इन एवरी in generation we've had this challenge, but it is amplified because of social media and how easily accessible it is right now.
Yes.
I mean, even if everyone should try to think of when was the last time they spent time with themselves.
Very true.
And reading a book is not spending time with yourself. Browsing social media is not spending time with yourself. Spending time with yourself is just trying to close your eyes.
Okay.
Get inside yourself. And think of all those sustainable, scalable joy that comes without transaction. That is where you are.
Okay.
Like मिलेगा इसलिए आप करोगे, तो ट्रांजैक्शन बेस्ड है ना.
क्या?
लोगों को कूल लगेगा इसलिए आप पहनोगे, तो ट्रांजैक्शन बेस्ड है. आपको अच्छा लगता है इसलिए आप अगर करोगे, आपको अच्छा लगता है इसलिए आप पहनोगे, आपको अच्छा लगता है इसलिए आप गाओगे, तभी आप खुद को ढूंढोगे ना. अभी तो आप दूसरों में खुद को ढूंढोगे तो कैसे मिलोगे? So that is something we need to do. I mean, and see, I really appreciate what the film industry music does.
Okay.
Because what is film industry music? It is just a collection of all kinds of music that exists. मधुबन में राधिका नाची रे,
वो भी राग
बेस्ड है. लागा चुनरी में राग बेस्ड है. मितवा राग बेस्ड है. सपनों से भरे नैना राग बेस्ड है. There's hundreds of songs that are राग बेस्ड. कवाली है. ये क्या कवाली क्या फिल्म में मैन्युफैक्चर करी गई? वो तो एग्जिस्ट होती थी. ठुमरी ये क्या फिल्म में मैन्युफैक्चर की? नहीं. It is a beautiful, क्या कहते हैं? It's a bouquet of different kind of music that already exists. But there is फिर एक तरह का बुके बिकेगा तो सिर्फ वही बुके आप बेचोगे, तो ये थोड़ी सी ज्यादती होती अपने कल्चर के ऊपर, क्योंकि then we are somewhere knowingly or unknowingly stereotyping who we stand for.
Yes.
And then that is not the best way to go. And that's why I think all of us, a classical musician should exist, a folk musician should exist,
yes.
A film musician should exist. We should all exist together because we are all trying to serve something that makes all of us, gives us the identity of who we are.
Yeah, and especially being here and away from home, NRIs or whatever you can call, we are always kind of searching for identity.
Yeah.
We are always feeling nostalgic about what we've left behind.
See, whether you are an NRI or not, आप गांव छोड़ के शहर में आओगे,
हाँ,
you are
तब भी
always
होएगा.
searching for something you left behind.
Yes.
Always searching for something you had but you cannot have anymore. And music is that space that gives you. Arts is that space that gives you. जैसे मैंने कहा, अगर किसी को लग रहा है मेरा गाना सुन के अगर वो अपनी दादी माँ के साथ है, तो how grateful should I be? And what a gift it is to be able to serve something that they otherwise cannot get.
Yes.
That's the reason arts to me exist way beyond the typical consumption, and hence I think we should not be stereotyping arts. कि ये तो entertainment है, गाना है. मतलब देखिए,
Very true.
खाना भी है और दवाई भी आप खाते ही हो ना, लेकिन दोनों का मकसद अलग है. एक आपकी जिह्वा को
दे रहा है
और दूसरा आपके शरीर के लिए जो अच्छा है वो कर रहा है. तो इसलिए all of those things need to coexist
Very
together.
true, very true. And all I'll say is that, listen, like, Mahesh is saying that, you have to give yourself that space to listen to classical music. Okay, you are listening to Shreya Ghoshal and Arijit and enjoying that, but maybe take some time and listen to classical music also. आपको डरने की बात नहीं है उससे, because हमारे जैसे थोड़े डर जाते हैं.
नहीं,
But
actually,
when you listen,
you should come to my concerts.
I've
right?
been to your concerts a
Then
few
you
times,
should
but
know
I
there is
love.
nothing to
Yeah,
be scared
I've
about.
enjoy it. Like he's saying, you have to close your eyes. The only, for people who are not that much exposed to classical music, they kind of say, I don't know, हमारे समझ आएगी कि. But you're like.
लेकिन आप सोचिए, आपको वेस्टर्न क्लासिकल म्यूजिक क्या समझ में आता है?
हाँ, but
आंद्रिया बोचेली गाते हैं
Yes.
इटालियन में, आपको कुछ समझ आता है क्या बोलते
no,
हैं?
yeah,
सुनते हो
music
आप?
has no
सुनते हो?
language.
फिर हमारा क्लासिकल म्यूजिक क्यों नहीं सुनोगे?
Absolutely.
मतलब कैसी? That is hypocrisy that needs to be called out.
Yeah.
Many things you do
हाँ.
because it's fashionable.
Hmm.
हाँ, वो नहीं समझा तभी चलेगा आपको. और अपने घर का है, जो अपने पुरखों से चला आ रहा है, उससे आप डिस्कनेक्टेड हो तो वो आपका करना बनता है, वो नहीं कर रहे हम. एंड देन वी आर गिविंग अ मिलियन रीजंस टू नॉट डू इट. हाउ इज इट राइट?
बिल्कुल, जहाँ पर आपको घर की मिट्टी की याद आए और घर की मैं तो कहती हूँ बिल्कुल शुद्धि और घर के खाने जैसा स्वाद आए, तो आप बिल्कुल जाइए.
I'll tell you, for people that have not listened to my concert or classical music,
Okay, I think
वो दवाई की तरह नहीं है, वो
हाँ.
बहुत ज्यादा एंटरटेनिंग है.
Yes.
बहुत ज्यादा एंटरटेनिंग है. लोग नाचते हैं इसमें भी. आप आए, आप गंगाबाई, मैं आपके लिए पास अरेंज करूंगा. आप आए, आप देखिए. उसी के
मैं
लिए.
नहीं गई हूँ. I've been to your ICMA
I know.
concert though.
So,
Yeah.
and again, what we have done is the narration is partially written in English.
Oh, okay.
Every time the narrator is speaking in Marathi, it has been poetically summarized in English. I have done the summaries myself.
Okay.
I make sure that everyone feels inclusive. There is a Hindi devotional song. Some places we do a Carnatic devotional song just to make sure that we are extending our arm, saying across geography, we are all one.
Absolutely.
And if it becomes a celebration, ये दवा नहीं है, ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, ये एंटरटेनमेंट है, ये त्योहार है जो मनाते मनाते आप अपनी संस्कृति एक जगह पे रखते हो. तो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आपको आना है आपके सिर्फ सोल के लिए नहीं, ये आपको नचाएगा. नाचने के बाद घर में आप जाओगे, शरीर थका होगा तो आपका मन नाचेगा, इसलिए आओ.
Yeah. I think you get much more from the classical arts and ancient arts than you can with your regular, other songs. I have to say, I felt it, and you don't even have to say anything. People who've come to your concerts have felt that connection. That is always there. And I know, you've performed with such stalwarts like Ustad Zakir Hussain ji, who we lost, very early. थोड़ा सा एक्सपीरियंस आप उन्होंने आपसे कुछ ऐसा कहा या कुछ आप उनके बारे में बात कर सकते हैं?
He was like a mentor to me. It's not that I've performed with him.
Okay.
मतलब के, of course, it's always a privilege to perform with him. One of the greatest ever. But he was also a very beautiful human being and a mentor to me. Every time I interacted with him, he cared about me doing well. I'll share one instance that I haven't actually shared yet.
Okay.
When I lost my father, he called and he said, look, I know it is a difficult time for you and it is going to hurt, but you have to gather yourself up. You have a bigger responsibility toward music and hence you should keep going. Who says that?
Yeah.
There are so many places I would go to him because many experiments that I'm doing in classical music are, each generation does their own experiments, so haven't been done yet.
Okay.
And he has been known as a great experimenter himself.
Yeah.
So I would go, I would ask him. He would give me some really fundamental advice that I would take and benefit from. So it's not that we were in touch every day, but I have some beautiful messages on WhatsApp that we have exchanged.
Such a blessing, I have to say.
It is a blessing. It's an absolute blessing. There are a few moments that we've shared. There is some music that I've shared with him. There is some laughs that we have shared. There are some meals that we have shared, and that I'm going to treasure for the rest of life. I miss him every single time I am with music, or even otherwise through different life experiences, especially when I travel a lot. There was one, we were playing in Mumbai once, and we were in the Vanity van, and he said, MK, I heard you're doing 20 concerts altogether, or some 27. झूठ तो नहीं बोल सकता, मैंने कह दिया हाँ, और मुझे लगा डांटेंगे, आप बहुत ज़्यादा कर रहे हो. He said, I did 47. And then he was talking about how difficult traveling was then, and how he managed with it. So I said, मुझे करके देखना था जाके, जितना रियाज करके रखे हम, फिर अभी एक 2-2 घंटे के कॉन्सर्ट्स करके, 3-3 घंटे के कॉन्सर्ट्स करके हफ्ते में सिर्फ 2-3 बार होते हैं. तो आजकल so Diwali time generally I had a few concerts every day. So then he said, yeah, stretch, see where you can go, but take it easy. This is something that you're going to do your whole life, so conserve yourself. So these kind of things, when I am traveling a lot, when people ask me कि इतना travel करते हो, थकते नहीं हो, तो मैं उनको जाकिर जी की मिसाल देता हूँ कि he kept on going forever, and he's an idol for me.
I know it's a guiding light for you, and that's how you keep going. But see, आपकी तो आवाज है, vocal cords है, तो वो इतना लंबा उनको extend करना, I'm sure you have a ritual for that.
देखिए कितना लंबा extend होगा, ये तो भगवान ने तय करके रखा है.
हाँ, I think ये तो
जिसने तय करके रखा है वही क्या करेगा. मैं तो सिर्फ अपना काम कर रहा हूँ.
खट्टा नहीं खाते. I'm sure you have your खाता
सब कुछ खाता हूँ. मुझे खाना बड़ा पसंद है, लेकिन मुझे गाना थोड़ा ज्यादा पसंद है. इसलिए अगर गाने के वक्त अगर कुछ मेरे गले को तकलीफ देगा तो उसको परहेज करके रखता हूँ उतने टाइम के लिए.
Absolutely, and you have a wonderful partner in your life, also your beautiful wife, who is so supportive, and you're supportive of each other, and she is also doing wonderful work. And you have these very demanding. आपका तो career ही बोल सकती हूँ मैं, और profession, and living in the Silicon Valley. How do you manage your with all the travels and everything?
देखिए, अभी आप काम पे हो.
हाँ जी.
तो सिग्निफिकेंट अदर तो काम पे लेके नहीं जा सकते हो. तो मतलब कि 10 घंटे ऐसे ही आप उनके बगैर होगी. आप जब सोते हो 8 घंटे, 7 घंटे, 6 घंटे, तो वैसे हो. तो इकट्ठा रह के भी 16-17 घंटे आप नहीं होते हो इकट्ठा. तो सिर्फ आपको लगता है, आप मतलब I'm not addressing you, I'm just saying in general.
In general, yes.
So one, we are both very passionate about what we do individually, but also passionate about what each others are doing. I'm very fortunate to have found a partner that is not only supportive but also very nurturing of my vision. And I think I would like to believe it goes both ways, because she works for Dolby. Unhone last year she won, and her team won an Oscar award for a technology. The year before then she actually finished her PhD working full time for Dolby Labs. तो वो भी काफी, she has her hands full. We have a way of making things work. अगर मैं यूरोप में जाता हूँ तो कॉन्सर्ट खत्म होता है तो उसके बाद वो मुझे ज्वाइन करती है, हम थोड़ा घूम लेते हैं. इंडिया में I go to India very often, but she also tries to come at least a couple of times a year. When we are together, we try to make the most of it. And in the end, living each other's dream together is what togetherness is. And then we are together all the time.
Living each other's dreams. So well said. listeners, I think you should have this on your, one line to go by. So I think that says it all. And I know you, like I already said and told, that you did win the national award, and it must be so wonderful, that feeling. Um, or besides that, I was checking your profile in Wikipedia.
I
You
know.
also won the most desirable person, 20% from Maharashtra. So that was also an incredible. उसके बारे में I'm speaking on a lighter note. just for fun, for Bolly. I mean, I saw the list, but I think you were the most prolific in that list. Did you even know that happened, or ऐसे ही किसी ने? It was Times of India
He was
actually.
nominated by Times of India.
Yeah,
so
Times of India is a big,
it's a big-
magazine. Yeah, so.
They know something I don't. Let's put it that way. And let's keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way. But I think your work and your whole personality and your entire being speaks volumes. For whoever is interacting with you, whoever is coming in that, space around you, will know that, you are who you are. You are the, incredible artist and human. What, I can figure out. Meji, so thankful for, giving so much time to me.
Thank you so much.
पर जाते जाते देखिए, आपने अगर आपने लाल इश्क मैंने आपको गाते सुना था, आई थिंक वो राग बिहाग पे है बेस्ड, और लिटिल बिट जो मैंने पढ़ा है, थोड़ा सा अगर आप सुना दे, फॉर इट विल बी सच अ प्लेजर. It's one of my favorite songs. Little bit.
तुझे संग बैर लगाया ऐसा, तुझे संग बैर लगाया ऐसा, हो रहा न मैं फिर अपने जैसा, हो रहा न मैं फिर अपने जैसा.
Thank you. So lovely. Thank you, listeners, and bye for now. Take care and be well. Thank you, Mahesh.
Thank you so much, Namrata ji, and
Bolly 92.
92.3
Yeah.
Bolly FM.
Thank you. Thank you.